here at Varia 3D, picking up some 3D printed parts that are part of our product line. Let's go check it out.
If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so that you can be notified when we post a new video.
So this is the area where we clean parts and do some inspections and things. We even have some small little desktop printers over here.
Okay, cool.
So we can, do some high resolution SLA or, the FDM stuff. We have rooms dedicated to different colored materials. So all of our dark materials are processed in here because you don't want to get contamination. So, we have mixers and bead blasters and sifting tables and things. So once the parts come out of the machine, we bring them in here, break away the material, and then clean them, and then again take them to the room for inspection and things like that.
Cool. A lot more to it than just getting a 3D printer, isn't it?
No, yeah, it's there's a lot of dirty work involved with it, So these are our machines. This technology is called SLS. It's a powder bed fusion technology where we actually use powder plastic, and then a laser actually melts the plastic together, and we just repeat it layer after layer, and then when it's done, we take it all out of the cake.
So when it's done, it's like solid welded plastic.
Yes, within this, it's like an archaeological dig. All the parts are in this, what we call a cake, a powder cake.
Yeah.
And we raise that whole cake up, we take it to the sieve, and then we break it all apart, sieve all the extra powder, and now you have this powdery coating around the plastic, and then we take it to the bead blaster and remove the rest of it, do some inspection, maybe pick some powder out of holes and things. So what happens is we fill this cartridge with powder, and so during the build, this cartridge goes up, a little bit of powder each time, and then we have a roller that rolls the powder over to this side, and then this is the part cartridge, and this now goes down. So every layer that's imaged goes down this way. And then when we're done, we actually lower this to add powder back for the next build. And then this comes out, we raise the powder, the cake, the whole part cake, and then take it on a cart to the breakout table. And remove all the parts.
So it stays together until you get over there?
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. So we have these containers. See these clear containers over there? We raise the cake into those containers, put a guillotine underneath it, and just transport it over to the other side.
That's pretty impressive.
The lasers are much higher quality because when you're cutting, everything's slow and you're just doing a 2D kind of image cut.
Yeah.
Here, everything, we may have 2,000, 3,000 times the amount of scanning that you'd have in a laser cutter, because instead of just cutting the material, we're actually having to melt the plastic on the inside, and then we stack them. There may be 3,000 layers that we're stacking over the course of the build. So it's a lot of imaging, a lot of scanning, and so these lasers are very stable.
Laser.
No sharks involved in the production. So we haven't really had a chance to overhaul this room.
My 5-year-old daughter would love this room.
So you can see here on the table, this is kind of the leftover parts that we had, and then we break them apart, sieve them, and then go from there.
So it's a really, really, really fine powder.
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's almost just like dust.
Yeah, it's 50 microns is the average particle size. That gives you the resolution and quality of the parts. So these guys, what they do is they have different sizes, and there's these veins in here, and so they put aeration right here, and then with the water flow, they create these microscopic bubbles that aerate fish farms, and they get a much better quality of oxygenation oxygen in the water to help the fishes. So, but because of the complexity of the design,
you can't machine it.
You can't machine it. You can't injection mold it because these veins twist all the way through.
So you'd have to do like a separate insert part, and the cost just tripled.
Exactly. So here they can basically build these as they need it, And so they have different sizes and different shapes depending on actually if they're in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere. They have different. But yeah, so
you're worldwide, man.
yeah.
Well, you are going to be worldwide, though, man, with that new website.
Well, thank you. I'm
Thing
glad
is
you
legit.
think there's value in it. So
So these are our raised recess dimple die kit chassis for the case. This goes in a little Pelican case, and then it organizes the dies that go in the case. Yeah. So that's cool. These are some of our line clamps for stainless steel brake lines, fuel lines, stuff like that. So those turned out really nice.
Do you want to go where we're at, or do you want to keep it?
Hush, hush.
Keep it secret.
Yeah, it's top secret.
You
No,
know-
we'll talk
you know-
about your name, but I don't like. I'll give away some info, but I don't give away all of it. Like people want to find you, they gotta find you. So this is one of our. This is a handle for our hammers that we sell. So that's pretty cool. Those turn out really good. Hey man, thanks.
they
for
might
meeting up
appreciate
with
it.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks
Come on
for
by
coming.
anytime.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Have a good one.